Hello folks, this is Acrillies, and today I am showing you a video of the Sea Meteor, the British Sea Meteor. Now this is being flown by SFB Hypa. He sent me the video, wanted me to check it out, and it's it's a pretty good game. Look at that! Look at the way that B-17 or it's just like he's inside of it. Let's check it out via cockpit view. Look at that! Very nice cockpit. Pretty nice looking plane. Now I'm working on my MiG-9, about halfway there, and my F80, about a quarter way there on that. And then I'll be able to show you some gameplay of my own. But Hypa and I, we fly together a lot, and every now and then he gives me a jet video, and he wants me to check it out. And I'm more than happy to post it. Give you guys a look at the jets, in case you don't have one. I'm envious because I want one real bad. See the cannon mounts there in the side of the nose there? Fuelage, whatever it's called. Now see, we don't play this map much in props, but it's a very beautiful map. I don't even know if, yep, it's Korea. Okay, let's see if we can see the, I was hoping I could pull up the screen, but I can't. Trying to remember what key puts the markers on. There we go. Now we have the markers on. So at least you can see what you're friendly and not. So, okay, I believe that's an AI up there in front. It looks like it. Now I'm trying to get Hypa to start recording his videos that he wants me to put up. That way we can see the actual gameplay and not just a replay representation of it, because these lack so much detail. You know, you can't see the map, you can't see, you know, a lot of the stuff going on. And Hypa, if you watch this, please do it whenever you can, because oh wait, he's about to kill AI, I think, because it makes it a lot easier for me to tell what's going on here. I don't think that's an AI. That looks like a jet, I believe. A MiG-15. Can't really see that good right there. So, yep, MiG-15. Now, from what videos I've watched, people seem to like the Sea Meteor pretty well. I'm not sure of the specs on it right offhand. Let's look and see where that MiG went. Okay, he's still far away there. And if you really want to see how this thing performs, at the very end of the video, Hypa gets into a battle with a MiG-15 and a MiG-9 at the same time. And some quite good maneuvering on both sides going on. Okay, this MiG-15 is all up in his butt. Takes a few shots, but he misses. and he's coming back around. I play with Hypa a lot, and he's a really good pilot. Usually in our squad matches, he always gets 3 or 4 kills where I get 1 or 2. Very rarely, okay, he just took a hit, Hypa did. Very rarely does he die before I do. Most of the time he survives the whole game. Okay, I've lost track of the MiG-15 here. Running my mouth. Okay, Hypa just took another hit. I'm not seeing the damage, so I don't know if they sparked or what. And I'm trying to find the MiG. Okay, this is not the MiG. And I think Hypa, there he goes, he kills a IL-10 AI, or he criticals it. I think it dies here in a second. Yep. Now don't worry, this is not an AI kill game. Hypa gets in some human interaction here in a minute. Okay, he gets him another IL-10. Seems to be still flying though. And for those of you who made a comment about getting a new mic, I want to let you know I got a one of the Blue Series mic. I think I can't remember the name of it. It's not the Blue Yeti, it's the cheaper version. It looks like a snowball, the Blue Snowball. So I got that ordered at Amazon, and Hypa just got his second IL-10 kill. And it will be here very shortly, I think Wednesday. So, and today's Monday, so maybe my next video I put up will have a lot better sound as far as my voice. Is it me, or do these jets, when you're watching them in a replay like this, they look like they're going in slow motion? Even though, you know, when you're playing a game with them, you it seems like they're all, you know, just zooming by you. And Hypa and I do play jet games. I get in my D10 or my D9, I mean not my D10, my D13 or D9, and I'll fly in a jet game with him, and I actually do okay. I shot down a Panther the other day in my D13, and I get quite a few Bearcat kills in my D9 and D13 both. So, okay, that was a MiG-15. Just because you're getting a jet game in a prop doesn't mean it's all over. Okay, Hypa killed a MiG-15 on a head-on pass. Looks like he may have got hit a few times too, but I really don't see any damage. The replay doesn't show it well. So that's 3 kills for Hypa, 2 AI and 1 MiG-15. Not bad. This is a MiG-15 chasing the, looks like a MiG-9. No, it's not a MiG-9. I have no idea what that is. Could be a MiG-9. They're on the same team. Now, one thing for sure is the Sea Meteor is nowhere near as fast as the MiG-15, so he's not going to get them by chasing them. But back to what I was talking about with the, you know, me flying a prop in one of Hypa's not MiG games, but jet games. All I do is keep at a, you know, good altitude, maybe 2,000 or 3,000 meters, and there's no use me climbing up because, you know, there's no way I'm going to outrun or anything a jet. So I wait till one of them gets into kind of like a turn fight or you know, something to that effect, trying to evade another jet, and then I pounce on them. And usually I'll get a good shot or two in, and sometimes I'll kill them. You only have a few seconds to do it, but it's doable. You could definitely kill jets and props fairly easy. Takes a little practice and a little bit of time, but it's doable. Now I think Hypa's going back to land. He must have took some hits from that MIG and or low of ammo, which I have no idea how much the ammo count is on this thing. But it looks like Hypa's flying a little bit to the left, so that must mean he's having some damage. He's flying straight, but it's kind of, his plane is kind of leaning to the left a little bit. And so I would have cut this out while he's landing, but to give a little spoiler away, as soon as he lands and takes off, he's jumped by a MiG-9. And so I decided to leave it in. And so you can see the initial MiG-9 engagement, and then a MiG-15 joins in the fun. Now unfortunately for Hypa, the rest of the game doesn't go too well for him, but he has a very good dogfight with both of them and avoids them for a really good, amount of time, considering. Some very good maneuvering and playing his plane to their, his strength there. Now I've flown my MiG-9 and my F-80 in the test flights, since you can fly them once you're researching them. And one thing I've been having trouble with is I'm going to have to learn how to land the jet, because it just seems like it takes forever for those two planes to come to a stop. So I'm really going to have to work on that once I get them in test flights, hopefully. That way I don't pay the huge repair bills. Let's see what this looks like in the cockpit mode while we're landing. And that's just a beautiful cockpit. I wish I could turn all the way around and look at the back. Maybe I can. There I can. Yeah. Okay. Good landing by Hypa. And it does look like one of his engines was out, if you can see that. Didn't show it a while ago for some reason, but it does look like one of them was out, the right engine. So he must have took a hit from the MiG-15 when he killed him. But Hypa, if you're watching, well done. Nice landing. Can't wait to get my jets. I'll still fly my props mostly, but I do want some, some jets. From what I've flown in the test flights, it's going to take some getting used to. The turning, the diving, the learning how to line up the shots. Totally different world. You can't just turn a jet on a dime like you can most props, because you'll rip your wings and probably go into a stall, which you don't really see stalls in realistic or historical battles very much anymore. But I do fly simulator battles, and I will fly my jets in simulator battles when I get them too. Okay, Hypa's taken back off, and he doesn't get his gear up before the or he just gets his gear up when the MiG-9 attacks. So that is why I didn't cut this. So we can see all of the dogfight. But the main thing is, just for those of you who think the MiG is just the most OP game, the MiG-15 is the most OP plane in the game, or jet, just goes to show you, you can kill it in any other jet. You know, Hypa's going to send me another video, which he hasn't sent yet, where he gets quite a few MiG kills. Okay, you see the MiG-9 coming in right here? He just got taken off and the MiG-9 comes in. Shot a little far away there, but you know, I couldn't see his reticle, so I'm not sure how far away he was. And since I haven't flown the Meteor, I don't know where its strengths are, whether it's, you know, turning or against the MiG anyway. He seems to be able to evade the MiG pretty well, but he never really gets on his 6 close enough to, you know, get a good shot in. And very shortly here, you're going to see gunfire, and it's not from the MiG-9. A MiG-15 must have killed all the other players and come to join the fun. That looks far away. I don't know exactly how far that is, but it looks far away. Okay, the MiG's turning back in. Now I'm not sure who has the advantage on head-on. I would think, I don't know, I would think the MiG-9 does. He's got the bigger cannons if he's upgraded, but I'm not sure. The Meteor does have 4 cannons. But I think the MiG can get that, what is it, a 37 or 47, something like that? Okay, I see a dot off in the distance. I think the 15 is coming to join it. I'd like to know if Hypa got any hits there, but the current replay system doesn't really tell you unless you crit. But that would be awesome to know, you know, if you did have to use the replay like I'm doing now, see if you got any hits in. It's hard to believe all those would miss, but sometimes it happens. The MiG-9 is staying on the 6 very well, but he's not lining up a shot, except maybe right here. And he misses. Okay, Hypa killed a LA9 coming in. Human player. I totally missed that. Sorry about that. So that's 4 kills for Hypa. 2 human and 2 AI. Well done, Hypa. And he did it with a MiG-9 on his ass. Now see, if I had to replay Hypa in a video format, I could have saw that LA9 coming in, and I could have switched the viewing time. So get you some recording software, Hypa. I don't know why Hypa doesn't have a channel, YouTube channel. He's a lot better pilot than I am. Although I am getting better. I'm an old fart, so it takes me a little longer to learn. Okay, that looks like the that is the MiG-9 again. And it didn't look like he got any hits on Hypa that time. Now, I know the MiG-15 comes in here in a minute. I don't know where he's at. I'll probably miss it when he comes in. But I bet this MiG-9 pilot is saying, damn, am I ever going to kill this guy? But you'll see here in a little bit, either Hypa's a really good pilot, or these other 2 guys haven't had their jets flown, because between the both of them, they should have him shot down like, quick. But he avoids both of them for quite a while. And this poor MiG-9 pilot, he just he just wasted about 10 minutes here. Now, if this was me, I probably would be dead by now. I definitely would be dead when two of them got on me. Looks like he's not going to pull out of that, but he does. I think he's trying to get the MiG-9 to crash, but I don't think jets have compression as bad as the other, like prop planes, you know, on these dives and everything. I don't know. I mean, I really don't. Okay, we see a MiG-9 coming. I mean, a MiG-15 coming now. So now we have trouble. MiG-15 in the rear, MiG-9 in the rear, and I bet Hypa's saying, "Oh shit." But he just continues to do what was working with the MiG-9. And that MiG-15, I don't even know why he shot. That was like a mile away. But then again, I can't criticize, because like I said, I don't have a jet. I don't know how the shooting angles are yet. So it's hard to criticize somebody when I haven't flown it. You know what I mean? I mean, like, oh yeah, he don't know how to fly his plane. Well, I don't know if he knows how to fly his plane because I've never flown it. Okay, there goes the MiG-15. There's a MiG-9 off in the distance trying to cut in. Now these guys have got to be running low. Well, the MiG-9 has got to be running low of ammo. He's fired quite a few times here. But the MiG-15 may be fully loaded. And as far as fuel, I don't know how much these jets carry. But the Meteors must have a shit ton, because as far as I know, he doesn't run out of fuel here anytime soon. Boy, the MiG-15 is a beautiful bird, isn't it? Look at that. That's pretty. Okay, it looks like they collided there. But, I don't know. It's not showing any damage, and I can't see the, MiG-15. Oh, Hypa's shooting at him. But I'm fairly certain they collided. Either that or, the MiG-15 got a shot off there at the end, because Hypa has some holes in his wings now. I don't know if that came from the MiG-9 or the collision with the MiG-15, but it's kind of like the wrong side for the MiG-15. So now we see that Hypa's having a little trouble on his turns. His plane's wobbling a little bit. He's trying to turn in on the MiG-15 again. The MiG-15 turns first. I really wish I knew whether they collided or one of them got shot. But regardless, this is a very good dogfight on both sides. Don't know if he got any hits there. Okay, he took a hit right there, critically damaged by the MiG-15. So I don't think Hypa can take much more. He's flying real wobbly now, like he's having trouble turning. And he definitely seems like he's a little slower. MiG-15 comes in again, doesn't shoot. And Hypa looks like he might be about to eat dirt. Oh, not yet. Okay, it's not looking good. Scraped the treetops there. MiG-9, oh, he hit a tree. Alright guys, that was the Meteor, the Sea Meteor, flown by SFB Hypa. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.